two people come together, one man, one woman, bringing to Mother Earth through a special method that's worth all the pain of childbirth. They're happy for the beautiful bundle of joy that could be a mama's boy or daddy's girl, who is his princess that twirls, or her handsome prince that makes her new world whirl. With excitement, till the unforeseen traits now condemns their new fates. Fates which look bright, now go on a long journey's fight. If you don't get what I mean, then just listen to our screams. Not only to our parents, but to everyone. Do you hear my, our, their cries? Still don't get it? Well, listen to this. Now a 5-year-old child, you used to see us smile all the time, now taken over by our first painful crisis. Trust, it doesn't entice us to be stuck in a lonely room of a huge hospital. Our timid bodies are so little as our insides holler out for some relief. You really can't help our grief, although you try, cause you know, if our spirit is broken, we'll remain unspoken in the eyes of ourselves when we go deep into a sadness, cause no one can really understand the degree of its badness, having to learn how to walk again, one step at a time. Like a toddler that strains to learn his balance, but will again attain not so much a level of strain. Veins, 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 as that level of pain is within those aforementioned veins that travel throughout our bodies, all our bodies, as we are united by this blood disease with crescent moon-shaped blood cells. Oh please, don't give me that look. We have tried to attain funding, and many even wrote books to get awareness for this crook that seizes the blood and oxygen from getting to our tissue and organs. See, I don't find this boring, because it's our lives that we are sometimes mourning, because it continues to go on and on and on. Trust me, I don't think your conclusions have been drawn on what I am exactly talking about. So listen to this. Becoming a teenager should be some of the best times of your life. Don't tell me that's not agreed upon. What I'm talking about is not a phenomenon. You can already tell I'm talking about pain again. That monster bears down upon, as the doctors tell you, you can't rely upon your thoughts to be active and play sports, because if you decide to pursue those thoughts in your head and desires of your heart, thereupon, whereupon, we come upon, not counting upon, the acute and chronic episodes that will now be bestowed upon us. Those episodes can call for narcotics that make us like robotics, slowing down our functions like we're going through a malfunction. Never asked for this anemia, like you could say with leukemia. Yet cancer gets all the answers, and we get the minimal. Just want the same additionals, it's only a principle. Not all of us have anemia, but we all are anemic though. So maybe you should take the chance to learn and know about the disease I'm trying to explain. Still struggling to see where I am coming from? Just wait a little longer, because my emotions are getting stronger. Moving on to our final stage. Adulthood is like a turning of a page. As a child, we are taught not to judge a book by its cover. We go to the emergency department to seek help in our acute recovery. The recovery is hindered by the inadequate knowledge of the doctors that are supposed to help us. Instead, some judge as they are misinformed about our illness, thinking that we are just drug addicts, placing those unfair stigmas on a large population of many people, causing stress in the forms of worry, tears, depression, and isolation, just to name a few, which is a cycle that brings more pain that we were trying to lessen. Isn't that true? Predominantly a black illness. Listen closely. It isn't just for blacks. Do you not hear the word predominantly? Meaning mainly or for the most part. Maybe you should hear it from the start. Yes, I said predominantly a black illness. But don't be fooled by the word predominantly, because this illness affects those of Mediterranean areas and other nationalities. Although maybe rarer, it's still a terror. Look it up if you don't believe me. Other websites and books will also agree. Only will scare you when it's someone closest to you too. Sitting in a cold waiting room, seeing that fearful gloom all over your loved one's face. Not receiving what should have been known as grace. We're all supposed to be adults, but the results tend to be an insult. Still in that cold waiting room for 7 hours, with more people to still go before it's ours. It doesn't empower, but turns our mood sour, and our hope for help devours. Having to go through this tough ordeal, not only from the beginning of our lives, but for the rest of our lives. Making a lot of us arrive at a negative outlook that derives from a known fact that outlives most of the patients it's referring to. The new age range of life are the mid-40s. All the complications, like blood transfusions, damage to organs, and more, just add to what we endure. That's pretty scary. So wouldn't you hate this illness too? To be afraid to die at a younger age. I hope what I said has gotten to you. Now. At the end of this story, I hope it was a little revelatory. I pray now you understand and take a stand to find out more and bring awareness to this illness called sickle cell disease.